Salute Disturb Llama.
Oh yeah, baby. Woo! Almost got a little water tower. Hold on, man! What? Hold on.
Are those tube socks?
Barkley! Barkley, you can't do this without me filming it! Want a bit? Barkley!
Do it!
For this one and only time, I'm going to call it the DJI FAD. Not the POS.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. I apologize for the restart. Looks like everybody's come back. That was my fault. I could blame Wirecast, I could blame YouTube, but that was my fault. You see, there's two buttons, and I hit the wrong one, and I had to start all over again. But that's fine, because the ex-old lady's here, and she knows. She's been through some of my frustrating times with me, and it's going to be all right. Right, Danielle?
Hey, everybody! Yeah, it was a scene. It was a scene. It's too bad you didn't record that.
Well,
that's what people want to see. Real life frustration and to know they're human.
Oh, people don't like to see me get frustrated. No, they do.
That's true,
They like it a lot.
Things do happen. It's just
things do happen.
It's not that they're not going to happen. It's how you roll out of them.
That's right. So you're so wise. For those who don't know, this is Danielle. We were married a couple decades ago for a minute or two, and now we're friends again, and she's hosting this, and I appreciate that because she's kind of hilarious. Now, you haven't gotten a drone yet, have you, Danielle?
No, remember the one you were going to give me. We decided to give to my nephew.
Oh, that's right.
That was sweet.
I'll get you a better one. We'll get you droned up. Anyway,
all right.
It's going to be a wonderful show tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Drew Camden from Rotor Riot's going to be our guest tonight. We're going to talk about the Avata. I flew it, and I like it a lot. There are some things that I don't like, but of course that's going to happen with DJI products. Jeff Sill's got the news, and we've got lots of it. And I've got some really fantastic viewer videos. Plus, Danielle, I think this is the first you're hearing about it. You're going to play 1 second song against Sergio. Sergio, yes. Sergio, he played 1 second song against Kelly Green. And since Kelly Green seems like he's gone forever because he's playing tennis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have great legs.
He will. Once he has that knee surgery, he's good to go.
And then his new name will be Legs Benedict.
Legs Benedict. See, I told you she was funny. Speaking of legs, we got the weekly bow chart and so much more. But right now, we have to thank our favorite sponsor. It is the Cadillac of processed meat. I'm talking, of course, about pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Thank you, Pigeon Jerky. A fine snack since 1900. Yeah. So what's new with you, Danielle? Tell us all about it.
Let's see. I am enrolled in college again.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of college?
A community college.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
What do you...
You know, this is the time to go back to school when you actually care to learn and you're not in a hurry to get it done.
Yeah.
You're just interested in the topics and you enroll for those classes and you study and it's fun. It's because you don't do too much.
You're just going back to brush up on algebra? I mean, what...
No. No, I'm studying yoga and yoga philosophy, but also very specifically have teachers that are masters in Iyengar yoga, which is a very specialized way of teaching yoga. So I love the precision and love being a student so much that it makes me a better teacher. So I decided to invest in myself.
Invest in yourself, yes.
Yeah.
She's a dietitian / nutritionist / personal trainer / witch. I don't know, right?
The good kind.
But the good kind, yes, the naturalist type of witch.
No.
I didn't mean to call my ex-wife a witch. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it like that. Trust me. Witches are good.
In some states, they might refer to me as a witch.
Well, yeah. There was a while there that I replaced the whoa with a buh, but we're pals again.
Oh.
Zing! See, I can be funny too, but I love you. You know I do.
I know you do.
Yeah, but I was mistaken. I loved you the whole time. Anyway, before this gets away from me. I know. All right, so I want to play a few things here before we get into the news, and we've got a lot of it. First of all, I have a video called What the Hell Is This? And I need you guys to please tell me what the hell this is, because somebody sent me a link to this video, and I don't know if it's real or fake or what's going on with it, but I'll just play it. Here it is. Isn't that a cute little muffin? Look at that. Is that real? And he's yawing with the right stick, which would mean that he's maybe using mode 2. That's a different mode on the remote, but is this real? If it is, I want one. Isn't that cute?
It's very cute.
Yeah.
It is. It looked like a little donut hole.
It did. And I've got it now. There's a live stream that goes on before this, and there's another one that goes on after this, and that's Tammy Jean. Tammy Jean! Oh, Tammy Jean, girl! You go, girl! And she's not Southern at all. In fact, she's from New York and has a New York accent. And so right after this stream, she's on. And I was watching her show last time, and she asked me a question, and I will play this clip of it, and then I will answer it for her.
Oh, so Ken is here. Ken, can I just, oh no, Ken's getting over COVID. Feel better, Ken. That sucks. Ken, I wanted to tell you that I put up a little something earlier. This is what I think of whenever you tell me that I'm wearing a 9-piece. I just wanted you to know that. I don't really understand the joke. And that's what I think of. I think of like a dog in a bikini. So I'm sure you mean it to be more flattering than that. But yeah.
Yes. So it is meant to be more flattering. You know how women have like a 1-piece bathing suit, and then they have a 2-piece, and I think there is actually a 3-piece. I just thought the more pieces, the more beautiful you have to be to wear it. That's why I said, when my drone is spying on. Yeah.
I see where that would.
Yeah, the more pieces, the more beautiful you have to be to pull it off, right? So, Tammy Jean, you put on your 14-piece bikini and you go, girl. I don't know where all them pieces go, but you know, because you know how to do it, you know how to work it, girl. So I hope that explains that. We've got the weekly bow chart that I'll play right after the news. And there was one more thing that I wanted to share. Oh, yes. Of course, everybody knows about the Avata drone from DJI, except this one. She has no idea what I'm talking about, but it's a new drone, and it really is amazing. And I'll tell you more about it later. We'll have Drew Camden on from Rotor Riot to talk about it. But one of the ads that they have for this drone was so clever that I just had to share a little bit of it in case you didn't catch it. This is the ad from DJI called Airborne. This is really well done. And it really does explain the idea behind this drone, an FPV. Let me know in the chat if you've seen this. I'm kind of jealous I didn't think of it. Or maybe I did. Right? So, he's using a green screen, obviously, but what a clever way. Because it does make you feel like you're flying. FPV makes you feel like Superman. This is all filmed with the Avata. I love this part. Watch it. Oh!
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Close to nature, close to weather phenomena, admiring the sunset, watching our world change from up there, moving freely and at high speed. No borders, no barriers. That's what FPV gives me. Having this feeling of being able to fly freely, alone, through our eyes. FPV is much more than a tool for video makers. It's a passion, a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. And I encourage everybody who has even thought about getting into FPV to get into it somehow. Try a simulator, try a friend's quad, get a little toy one, get the Avata. And we'll talk more about that later. But about 5 years ago, I did something similar to this ad. And here that is.
In this world of hate and evil, there exists a reluctant superhero, a hero who learned how to fly before he could walk. That hero is Super Baby.
Help, I'm a damsel in distress. Super Baby, please come save me. The monster has me. Oh my gosh, help. Help me, Super Baby.
If you're ever in trouble, Just tie 2 baby doll arms to a drone, and there you have Super Baby.
So that's how I did that many years ago with the DJI.
Where did you get the doll?
That's a good question, and I explained it in the video, but I actually went to a pawn shop and bought an old porcelain doll. Those are porcelain arms, and I tore it up.
Nothing but the best.
First thing I did was pull that doll head off. Yeah. I think it was
I
antique.
wonder if you took the doll baby eyes instead of the stickers, would that work the same way on your...
Maybe. I'll start experimenting again.
You always were creeped out by baby dolls.
People are creeped out by baby. Yes. Baby dolls are creepy. Okay, well, I guess it's time to get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the drone newsosphere with our buddy Jeff Sills. He knows everything and anything about drones and news. What's going on, buddy?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of news this week, or actually over the past couple of weeks, and it's all over the globe. So first we'll start with Taiwan and China. These two countries obviously are just really good friends. They get along so well that recently a mysterious Chinese drone boldly flew over the Liu Garrison Battalion on one of the islands of Kinnaman, also known as Quai Moi. The aircraft was filming at the time of the incursion and captured footage showing a pair of Taiwanese troops gazing up at the drone and then quickly throwing rocks at it.
So they're troops.
And
they have
troops.
They have guns, but they chose rocks.
Oh no, that gentleman decided to come out with the gun. So yeah, they started with the rocks.
Okay. Well, why is the drone flying so low?
Obviously because China is doing everything they can to antagonize Taiwan. This is just another tactic that they have done, where this drone is now antagonizing the troops at one of the bases. Okay.
Well, they didn't reach it. It seems like harmless fun.
Yeah, they came close.
Yeah.
Speaking of antagonizing, the U.S. Navy recently had an issue. They have the American maritime drones. We talked about these. These are the little ships that are drone ships that just go off and scoot around. Well, some of those ships have been in the Persian Gulf. And Monday and going into Tuesday, a Iranian ship captured one of those maritime drones and started towing it back to Iran. Which, of course, the United States Navy made it perfectly clear using some of their coastal ships, the USS Thunderbolt, as well as several aircraft, to let them know that they're not allowed to keep the drone, and the drone was released by the Iranians and retrieved by the United States. So I can give them props for trying to steal the thing. So
yeah, nice try, guys.
Yeah. All right. So drones that we fly, we land in lots of interesting places. You land on dirt, you land in grass, you land, in trees, apparently.
Oh, yes. Yep.
But one of the things that you don't do is you don't land on the incline of a roof until now.
Oh?
Yes. This particular company has developed friction shock absorbers, or adapted friction shock absorbers, and a special reverse thrust mechanism on fast multi-rotor drones that will allow it to land on inclined surfaces up to 60 degrees.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, the friction shock absorbers serve to dissipate the drone's kinetic energy, and then the reverse thrust forces the drone down on the roof so that it then doesn't move. What's interesting, though, is that this isn't a one-time thing. Once you take back off, the legs will redeploy, and if you want to fly to another roof, you can. So the question, obviously, is why would they create this? And it's basically because the landing legs that we'd seen on the Phantoms, et cetera, being real rigid, you can damage them on landing on all sorts of different surfaces. Here's a drone that can safely land on pretty much anything.
Yeah. Is this going to upset the Karens? Once the Karens get a hold of this, they're going to be like, there's a drone on my roof.
Everything upsets the Karens.
You're right.
Even if it's not something that should upset anybody. But, they need that. It's part of their joie de vivre.
What I'm hearing is that the drones now have knees and a pelvis.
Yeah, well.
It's describing the anatomy of shock absorption and joints.
Well, she missed the drone that had bird legs and could grab onto tree limbs and stuff.
Yeah, that was also another really good one that had claws and everything. It was fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
So again, they are trying and testing new things with drones all the time. We have seen drones that can essentially fold themselves in half and keep flying and fly through tight spaces. We have drones that can fly through caves without having access to GPS or anything, using LiDAR. I mean, the stuff that they come up with is just amazing, and it's all purpose-built for specific things. And this is a technology that can be used in a lot of different avenues.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that we've talked about, like the bird legs and things, seem like some graduate student's fever dream and useless. But this looks like it has a practical use.
Yeah, this does look like it has practical use. Right.
So, who is they when you say the things they come up with?
Oh,
define they.
Mm-hmm. The drone creator, and
universities. Yeah, universities, institutes, they're the ones that are innovating a lot of this technology. The students at these universities, they'll come and develop these things as projects.
What kind of students? What do you think they're studying?
Danielle's trying to make the news 2 hours long.
Engineering.
Engineering students primarily. Man.
Yeah. No, they are the same people that, like, they are putting chemtrails in the sky. They are going to catch you speeding. It's just a they.
Exactly.
It's
Who's
just
they?
a they.
Let's give proper cred where cred is due. So we're talking engineering. Young minds are developing drones today. Is that
pot-smoking graduate students are 3D printing shit and putting it on drones? That's what they're doing.
Yeah, nerds, basically.
Bunch of nerds.
Yeah. Hey,
all right.
Love those nerds.
All right, so music festivals are extremely popular, and of course, the most popular and most famous one was the Woodstock Festival, and they of course recreated the Woodstock Festival in 1999, and it was an absolute crap show afterwards with people leaving debris everywhere.
Yeah.
England and Reading recently got a chance to experience the fun and excitement of a 1999 Woodstock when their Reading Live Festival left tents and trash everywhere. Those right there are not people. That's the tents that were left behind.
That's just garbage.
Yeah, it's just garbage.
Hold on.
This is the condition.
This is a peeve. This is a peeve of mine.
It is. I'm being told by my producer that doesn't exist that yes, this is a tense situation.
Well, the amount of rubbish that they left behind was just astonishing, and you really don't get a true impact of it until you see it taken from a drone. That is a lot of trash, and why people would just leave that behind, I don't understand.
Yes, why would they leave it behind and not just seeing it like that? We see it on the sides of the road. We see people throwing out their gum, flicking their cigarettes, dropping their fast food trash.
You're right, Danielle.
It's ignorance.
You're right.
It's totally ignorant.
And people need to.
Even worse is there's trash going into landfills that could be recycled. And how many of you are actually recycling? Do you recycle?
I'm being told that people do need to be more attentive.
Yeah, be a good steward of this planet.
All right, so Pakistan is suffering from extensive flooding due to the heavy monsoon rains that have lashed parts of the country. We have some drone footage that has been taken.
Yeah, this is sad.
Yeah, this is gives you some scale of the type of destruction that they have been enduring. There have been people that have lost their lives in this flooding. And there are several areas in Pakistan, a lot of it in like major cities, that have just been absolutely devastated.
Wow. Holy moly. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, it's very extensive. I mean, the monsoon season brings a lot of rain, but for some reason there was a lot more than expected this time around, and the environment just wasn't able to absorb it all, and the flooding was extensive.
Yeah, that happens here in Phoenix. Obviously not that bad. Well, not yet.
Yeah, but the ground can't soak it up because...
Right. It's like our bodies, too. Like, if you don't drink enough water, and then all of a sudden you try to drink a lot of water, you'll just pee a lot because your body's not used to absorbing it, you know? Sorry, I'm going to always bring it back to healthy stuff.
Healthy
That's
fun
what
facts.
I do, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I went from Pakistan flooding to peeing. Yes! My bucket list is done. Okay. So... next, we have footage out of India, which happens to be next door to Pakistan. They recently destroyed 2 Supertech twin towers, and this is the video of the demolition.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah, that's so satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I love the cheering afterwards.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the drone footage, they had some footage of the aftermath.
Huh. Yes.
I could see all the little apartments. I just saw a jigsaw puzzle put together of all those apartments.
What? What are you talking about? Did they legalize marijuana in Arizona? Did they? Is that what they did? And you didn't tell me. What the hell are you talking about?
I was seeing the real deal of what I just looked at in a jigsaw puzzle. Those little apartments to the left with all the different colored floor balconies.
Oh, that was the design in the puzzle?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world after all.
I forgot how much you wear me out.
So here in the United States, if you haven't seen photographs of like Lake Mead, etc., near Las Vegas, the drought is pretty serious.
Yeah.
China is having the same problem. They're having a record-breaking heat wave and severe drought there, but they're tackling it with drones.
Of course they are.
In China, they're waging war on the weather. A drought so severe, they're firing rockets into the sky to make it rain. The practice is known as cloud seeding. Drones and rockets are used to sow silver iodide into the clouds. The substance has a similar structure to ice and changes the cloud's structure to increase the chance of rain. After more than 2 months of extreme heat, it is desperately needed.
Right now, we are rather sufficient in our artificial influence rocket supply. We have strengthened monitoring of the weather and carried out artificial precipitation operations accordingly to further relieve the drought and high temperature in the area.
I don't know why they don't go down to Trixie Strip Club, because there's a bunch of dudes in there that every Saturday they make it rain, yo! They're making it rain!
Wait!
Make it rain, baby! What is it?
I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, God, I wish I had some cash around here so when it popped back on, I'd be like, making it rain, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh.
Yep. We're too alike. That's why we got divorced. That's what it is.
Jeff, look at Jeff.
Jeff, you all right, buddy? Woo!
I go from flooding to peeing, and now I go from rain to strippers. I am terrified to cover the rest of the news this evening. I will let you know that right now.
Well,
hey, wait.
Fear of what association is going to come.
What do you
smell that?
What do you smell?
It smells like dollar bills and glitter.
Yeah, it does. Come on, Jeff. Let's do it for the ladies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got. Those are Velcro.
I remember when you wore those.
What? Did I have Velcro pants?
Maybe. And
Did
I remember.
I?
your
No,
Speedos.
hold on.
Yeah,
Don't-
do you remember your Speedos?
Now hold on. Now don't lie to me about this stuff because you know I had a concussion. You know I lost a couple of years of memory. You can tell me anything and I believe it.
You wore those Velcro pants on the motorcycle, and in a red light once, you ripped them off, and you had your Speedos underneath.
I did not
and you
do that.
Took off your shirt. And
I
were
did
like,
not. I just. I didn't do that.
And he had the neon light underneath the motorcycle was flickering.
I didn't do. Now you're making stuff up.
Like,
What
no
the-
autographs, please.
What are you?
I'm Ken Heron, but no autographs.
What the hell? That must have been a memory I pushed down and I repressed. If that's, I didn't do. Did I do that? I did. You're messing with me now. Now you're messing with me. She's
Maybe
messing
that
with
was me.
Okay, she made it up. Whew. I mean, it's not far beyond the stuff that I would have done, but anyway, Jeff, your thoughts?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Not happening.
Okay,
No.
all right. Hey, speaking of
All
a
right.
10-foot pole, making it rain. All right,
God, yeah.
back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
So on August 3rd at, and I'm going to mess this up, Lake Thonotasasa, a gentleman by the name of Juan Carlos Verdes thought it'd be a great idea to go swimming and decided to do some alligator wrestling at the same time.
Oh.
This drone footage captures the moment in which he was attacked by an alligator while swimming at the lake. And the alligator, chomped down on his side, and the two struggled for quite a few moments until Juan was able to break free and make it to the shore. He was severely injured, but he is going to survive. He fought the alligator by sticking his hand down the alligator's mouth.
Why would
I
you?
hope I never have to use that knowledge, but
Why would you? Why would you do that? Why would you go into the alligator's environment?
That's the thing. That's their boat dock. That's a place
well,
they
the alligator
swim.
should have known that. The alligator's like, well,
the
that's
alligator was not
that's
supposed to be
Carlos'
there
boat
for
dock.
the
I'm not
cat.
going to go there. That belongs to Carlos. We're not. Hey, fellow alligators, that's Carlos' place. Don't go over there, buddy.
maybe they didn't know there was an alligator in there, Ken.
We're not aware. But I'm glad to hear that Juan was going to recover, and it's good to know that he was able to survive this.
Hey, what's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Oh, God.
I'm trying to remember this joke.
It's something about, it's a joke. I was like, there is a difference. Something
Well, there is
about
a
how
difference.
many teeth they have.
Well, yeah,
There's
well,
a lot of physical differences.
I think alligators eat more Floridians, but the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is the alligator will see you later, and the crocodile, well, it'll be after a while.
stupid.
I know it's dumb. All right, back to you in the newsroom.
Thank you, God. All right. So we have talked on several news stories about drone delivery, and we've been told by like Walmart and Amazon, this is how our system is going to work. Now we actually have, courtesy of members of this audience, video footage of a actual Walmart drone delivery.
And it's terrifying. Check this out. Oh, here comes my tube socks. No problem. Does it check to see if there's any toddlers or animals? Nah. There it is. Bam! Let's watch it again. Yeah, this will be a regular thing.
Oh no, that could have hurt someone.
Yeah. Right? Hey, here's your anvil. Here's the anvil you ordered. Holy moly. I'll say it again. That's never going to happen until all the lawyers die. Are all the lawyers dead? I'm being told
Yeah, that
no.
could have killed that puppy dog.
Yeah, it could have hurt the dog. It could have.
A child, even worse.
And are the drones going to replace the divots that are created in your lawn? I don't think so.
I'm just curious how well that Apple iPhone's going to work after it gets dropped like that.
Yeah, right.
So that's just me. All right. So recently, in the Netherlands, a group of gentlemen were inspecting critical infrastructure, and a person who happened to be on vacation apparently didn't like that idea. This gentleman decided that the best option for him was to take his rifle and shoot at a $13,000 DJI M300 RTK. He fired at it multiple times. And the crew didn't notice initially that something was wrong until it landed. And then when it landed, they started seeing the damage on the drone where it essentially grazed the drone. Didn't actually pierce it. But obviously, if he did hit the battery or if the drone crashed, the lithium batteries cook off, it can cause a fire. Amazon famously had one of their drones crash. It caused a forest fire. So this was an exceptionally stupid thing to do.
I don't know why people like this think it's okay to do that. They must group all drones into a toy category.
I'm trying to think. When I go on vacation, I usually don't take my rifle with me to like the Netherlands. So that was the other thing that's kind of interesting to me about this is that here's a guy on vacation and he just happens to have his rifle with him. It's like, I don't get it.
Well, so we just don't shoot at drones.
Maybe he was there for a hunting trip in addition to.
Well,
yeah, maybe he thought the drone was a quail.
Yeah, there's some people that are saying that the rifle that he had was an air rifle, which potentially could also be one of the reasons why he had it. So,
nah, it's not an air. That's
or you could tell so many stories. With
well,
this.
I mean, it could be an air rifle. Yeah, the barrel is bent, so that's it could be.
It could have been his friends who he was staying with.
You never know. So,
what are you talking about?
Of course, if he happened in the United States, the FAA looks frowns very big on shooting at drones because it's shooting at aircraft, and that's a federal crime.
Yeah, that's no good.
All right, so Ohio.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the Ohio Department of Transportation and the FAA have teamed up to create a new technology that will detect and assist drones to avoid colliding with other low-flying aircraft, such as medical helicopters, crop dusters, etc. And it's amazing that this uncrewed traffic management system, which features ground-based radar locations across central Ohio, will help drone operators be able to request clearance, to get permission to use specific airspace, to be notified of aircraft in their area so that they can avoid any manned aircraft.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting about this is that it primarily focuses on the commercial pilots.
Uh-huh.
What I don't see in the article is anything about the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Which is one of the things that obviously this is designed to do is to, again, promote commercial drone flight. And
Look,
us.
I've known Danielle for a long time. Okay? All right. Now, don't say anything, Danielle, but I'm guessing that you didn't hear anything after crop dusting.
Over here, I was like, he just said crop dust.
Yeah,
that's all I heard.
That's right. That's what I was like.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I was like, he said crop dusters. I was like, I'm a crop duster.
I saw you laughing. I'm like, I hope he's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Jeff, we love you, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, it's okay. It's all right, bud.
Yeah. Next time she's a guest,
Yeah.
just I'll send a video.
Oh, you're so funny.
He works so hard on the news.
Yeah.
Remember
when we did it, you and I, Ken, without Jeff? It was
horrible. It was terrible. It was awful. It was terrible. We need you, Jeff. All right, please.
We need your role is very important.
Yes. Please continue.
Now, the last one that I have for you, I think, is probably my favorite. Because if you're a Russian and you're asleep in Ukraine, it probably isn't a great idea to get this kind of a wake-up call.
This is awesome. And I know it's warfare and dangerous and everything, but I did add some sound effects. So enjoy this. So he's just sleeping. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Oh! What is happening?
So that was a drone, Danielle, that dropped a bomb on the Russian guy. It was a Ukrainian drone. So was she trying to? Were they trying to just scare him?
I'd see. That's the thing. I mean, the Ukrainians, whenever they drop these things, we've seen them drop on troops before. They're actually trying to kill them. And so in this case, the thing lands right next to the dude who's sleeping, and he actually gets up and runs away, which either one tells me that the munition wasn't all that powerful, or two, that this guy is exceptionally strong.
Well, he was lucky to be down in the hole. Maybe you can't tell from that angle. I'll play it again. But I mean, they weren't that high up either.
Oh, they were definitely not. See, that's the other thing is that, he must have been sleeping good because he never heard that drone.
The drone operator must have taken pity on him and been like, oh, he looks so comfortable. He looks so peaceful. I'll just scare him this time. I'll just scare him. I won't scatter his body parts all over the field. But here, check this out. Here it is again. Just dreaming. And suddenly, woo! Surprise.
Yeah, it's a near miss. It landed on the other side of the equipment that was next to him, so it was a near miss. That's the reason why.
Do you think he soiled himself?
I would hazard a guess that he.
I don't know why that's funny to me. It's warfare, and it's not funny, but I mean, sometimes even warfare is funny. But he lived.
That was ridiculous.
That was a surprising result, but I thought it was a great way to be woken up in Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for your hard work. And we're sorry to derail your news so badly.
Flooding and peeing.
Uh-huh.
And I forget the other one. And
crop dusting. And making it red.
Woo! Come on, baby. Send those super chats. All right. Jeff, thanks, buddy. We'll see you later.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. Poor Jeff.
He's going to miss us.
Yeah. Do you have any jokes?
You know I do.
Yeah? What do you got?
Yeah. Did you hear about the Labor Day joke?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
Oh, man. Was that a Snapple cap joke?
I don't even know what that is, so no.
Did you drink the Snapple after you got that joke?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, the Snapple lid. I just had a flashback.
Yeah?
Of one of your old radio shows. Y'all did a bit on the Snapple top, and you were all offended by when it said, "You're a winner."
Oh no! It said you're not a winner. That's what it said.
You're not a winner. That's
yes,
right.
because
you're not a winner. You're like,
yeah. Instead, because they were having a contest, and you open the lid, and it says you won such and such. But rather than have nothing, they printed you are not a winner.
You're a loser.
So it's basically loser. I was offended. By that.
Oh, the ego.
Yeah. We've gotten a few super chats. I do want to thank the early super chatters. Thank you very much. Philip Koshat with $5. Thanks, buddy. I gave, he said, and Andy with a 5-pounder. Thank you very much. Is the new outro making an appearance tonight? Yes, it is. And Headlight 41 became a new member. Thank you, Headlight 41. And also, my Robs are checking in. Thank you very much, Rob Muller, and Trevor, and Mappers2, and Mark, and Drone Rob. Very much. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Now, let's go ahead and get into the weekly Beauchart. You like Beauchart, do you?
I do. What's not to like?
He's a funny guy, and so let's head up to the Great White North in Canada for this week's The Weekly Beauchart. Enjoy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Beauchart. Welcome back to the Weekly Beauchart. We got a big show tonight, so let's get into it, shall we? I went to a housewarming party last night. Yeah, I went in, turned the thermostat up high, and left. Now, here's Mr. Pottyhead with a couple of zingers as well. Hi, everybody. Mr. Pottyhead here. Why don't pirates take a bath before they walk the plank? Because they'll just wash up on shore. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you cannot run. What do you call a deer with no eyes? I have no eyed deer.
That is so lame.
What do you call a color that hasn't been discovered yet? A pigment of your imagination.
Oh my goodness.
My lawn is chicken proof. It's impeccable. And now here's a quick one from that crazy clown.
What's so funny? What'd you drop? Do you know what you call somebody who's afraid of KFC?
What?
A chicken.
And now here's a quick one because, as usual, we are running out of time. All those chicken jokes reminds me of when I was a teenager. My first job was working on a farm. The farmer says, I've got 29 chickens. Can you round them up? So I said, sure, 30. And on that note, buh and bye.
Yes, Beauchart, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, I think the poor girl in the drive-thru was laughing at him and not his joke.
Oh, yeah. She's probably slightly freaked out at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's a bit much, as they say. But we thank you very much.
Take up space. Okay.
That's right. Hey, you gotta enjoy life. You get out there and dress up as a clown in the toilet. Keep on doing it, Beauchart. We love you, man. We hope your leg gets better. He had some recent knee surgery on his leg. It's all. He sent me a picture. Oh yeah, it's a horror show. But I hope you feel better, buddy. Enjoy that morphine.
I'll send you some healing energy for real.
She'll send you healing energy. I'll send you some fentanyl. All right. So now, Drew Camden is coming on here in just a minute, and I know he's probably watching right now. And you know, Danielle, I don't know if you noticed, but it's kind of a sausage fest in the drone community.
Yeah.
We need more ladies in this thing. And one of the ladies I had on was someone called VFPV. And I recently checked in on her channel. She doesn't have yet 1,000 subscribers. I hope everybody will subscribe to her. There's a link to her channel in the description, and I'm sure she won't mind me sharing this latest quick video from her channel. Enjoy this. That's VFPV.
Įratsijungia, Batke. Matai. Galėsiu užlipti.
I don't know what she's saying.
He's on the roof and he is gonna save it. So how did it happen? I was going through here, power loop, and straight to the wall, and battery gone. Tu jau viršuj? Gerai ir bloga žinia. Išlūžo kojos, rankos.
Imagine they're saying something like, did my battery pop off? Can you fix it? Is it all frig-fragged?
Sudegė.
That's what they're saying, for sure. No idea what language that is. I can't remember.
Ai, nu tai mountas in.
But FPV is a language. It's universal.
MMCX ar koks tenais konektorius nuplyšo nuo VTX.
Oh.
It's fine. See, all you have to do is just solder a few things and you're good to go. So that's VFPV. Do check her out. And,
yeah, she was fun. I was with you when she was on the show.
Were you co-hosting when she was on? Oh,
you
that's
remember?
Yeah, of course I remember everything.
No, you don't. You never remember.
I don't.
You don't remember. No.
I don't remember.
Suck.
I do suck. It's true. I do. I suck. All right. Well, we have a lot to get to, and Danielle, you turn into a pumpkin in like 90 minutes, don't you?
Something like that.
Something like that? Okay. Got a lot of viewer videos. Let's bring in Drew Camden and talk about the Avata. But right now, here's another fantastically wonderful joke from Danielle.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have these written down. I was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Name something, question, name something that sat their way to success.
Name something that sat their way to success.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A hen.
A hen. You are getting these from like bubble gum or something.
No, I didn't. But everyone was thinking about it. I wonder what people were saying. You guys should put it in the chat. I'm curious.
Hey! It's Drew Camden. Welcome to the show, man.
Hi. Hey, Ken.
Hey.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Drew.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
So, for people who don't know, where are you in the world?
I'm in Orlando, Florida, out running from gators and crocodiles you were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, right. Have you ever run into
yeah.
one of them? Can you turn your mic down just a smidge? It seems a little bit hot. Just a smidgy.
Okay.
We can
check. How's that?
We can hear the fans in your grow room.
Ooh, I can turn off the fans.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
The AC, that Florida heat, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Okay.
Your grow room.
Yeah. So, Drew, we got to talk about the Avata, don't we?
Yes.
And you have
The
it right
new
there?
DJI FPV drone. Where? Oh, I got one over
Oh, you
there.
got one? I don't have one. I actually flew.
Let me go. I'll go turn off the fans and get the drone.
Okay, stand by. Stand by for more Drew.
How do you know grow rooms have fans?
Oh, well, they have to. I've been told. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
There we go.
So, do you genuinely like it?
Oh yeah.
It's
It's
cool.
super cool.
It really is cool.
It's the coolest drone ever made.
Why?
Because it's very capable, and I swear anyone could fly it. I really feel like you could. Like, I want to do a Rotor Riot episode. I'm gonna spoiler. I want to do an episode where I want to, like you've seen where they'll go out on the street and like try and get random people to kickflip or something like that. I just want to go out in the world and just like hand people this drone and be like, shoot the gap for $100. You know what I mean? Just see, and they'll be able to do it for sure. Like, anyone can fly this drone with the motion controller, which I thought was like so. Like, when I saw it was only coming with the motion controller, I was like, DJI, no.
Yeah.
But I gotta hand it to them. They know what they're doing because it's so intuitive. It's silly, but you can crank it up and do real cine whooping with it if you want.
It is a gateway drug for people who are camera drone people that want to get into FPV. Now, I did that, just what you said, a couple times, where I would set up like a hula hoop, 2 hula hoops, and I would put the acro drone over here, and people had been flying camera drones forever. I said, I'll give you $100. You can take that drone in acro and put it 5 feet away in there. And it was always like that. But this thing, this thing has many different levels. Like, you can fly it like a Mavic if you want.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the perfect way to transition from whatever level of experience you have. So if you're a pro FPV pilot, you can go straight to flying this thing in manual mode, and I think it truly is a pretty capable machine for doing cine-whoop type shoots. I mean, it's got that 4K 60 frames, like it's nice. Or if you're a complete noob, use the joystick and it feels like you're playing a video game. Or if you've flown Mavics before, it's just a Mavic. Like, it literally is just a Mavic. It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
one drone to rule them all.
But it is a whoop, and that's something that everybody needs to understand what a whoop is, and that's why it's so loud, and it's kind of underpowered. Would you say, if you want to fly it like a freestyle?
Yeah, it's adequately powered in the Cinewhoop class, and I think that's you're right. That's an important thing to distinguish. What class drone is this? If you're looking for a 5-inch shredder, it's not this. But if you're looking to get slow, stabilized, or moderately speed, really, I mean, it can go pretty quick. It's just not going to power loop, right?
Right. It's not slow, but this is a perfect. If everybody's seen those fly-throughs in the businesses and the bowling alleys, You can do
bowling
that with
alley.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you could do the bowling alley video with this.
You flew through, what was that place with the black light?
Putting Edge.
Okay. Yeah, and the camera looked good in that low light too.
Yeah, we had I don't want to throw a place under the bus, but we had a place lined up that we were going to go do our indoor segment in, and it fell through, and we're like, shoot. So we just started going literally door to door on the day we were filming. Like, can we fly in here? No. Can we fly in here? No. Like, we tried to go-kart places, arcades, and then finally, like, Putting Edge was like, I mean, sure, I guess we could set up a time. Like, oh, no, we want to do this today. Like, we've got our cameras. Can we do this right now? They're like, it's kind of putting us on the spot. Yeah. But go for it, I guess. So shout out to Putting Edge.
Oh, that's great.
I'm sending the footage, so I gotta do that.
That's great. Now, I have a video that I'm going to post tomorrow about it. Now, I've ordered mine. I'm not super special like Drew and you know, get these things from DJI before everybody else. I'm just like you, and I have to order it and wait. But I don't play the DJI game as well as others, I guess. But so I did find someone that let me fly theirs. And what I like to do is I like to play the part of a noob. I like to see how intuitive these drones are.
Are you really playing, Ken?
Well, true. Compared to you, I am, yeah. But I want to see how intuitive it is because, as you know, Danielle, us guys, we rarely read directions.
You could have just sent it to me for this. That'd have been a real noob.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, are you interested in getting into drones?
Yeah, especially this one. Sounds
Have you flown much, Danielle?
Once.
You need to try this. I promise you could put on the goggles, use the motion thingy, and be flying through gaps. And it's really addicting. Hopefully that will get more people, you know, the first hit. The first hit's free. After that, manual mode's going to cost you because you're going to crash.
It is rewarding. It is rewarding. And you really don't know until you put the goggles on. That's why wherever I go, I try to put goggles on people because that's what FPV is. But let me share just this little bit of me flying the Avata for the first time without reading any instructions. I thought, well, I've got how many years experience I can do. There's no problem. The interface is a little bit, but anyway, you'll see. Enjoy this. So how do you get to the other menus? Oh, there we go. Oh, I got it. Oh, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Settings, safety. I'm learning.
We don't
this
need
on
no
the
stinking
fly.
safety.
No. Control. Where's that thing that Drew had where you... Oh, I don't want that. Will it fly now? Back. Go on. Do it. Do it!
What do you think of the
just turn it on
touchpad?
like this? I hate it.
You're on.
Yeah.
All right, this is my first flight with the Avata. Okay. It is loud. So I'm not in manual mode, clearly, even though I've selected it down here. Right? So I can't flip. I can't do anything fun. Normal mode. Oh, normal mode's boring. All right, so sport mode. Sport mode. We're going fast. It is loud as hell. Okay, now what if I put it in manual? How do I, what do you have to do for manual? So how do you make it fun again? I'm in
There's a manual switch on the controller.
Right.
And then in the goggles, you'll see you have to go in there and...
So you have to put it in manual mode.
And then get permission through the goggles.
Take one hand off the controller.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's settings.
How do you get to settings?
Well,
how do you do
you don't
it?
need to do it while you're flying.
No, I know, right?
So what are you doing, Ken? Here's what you need to do. You need to watch the Rotor Riot video. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, you're right.
We break it down, baby.
It's a 1080 OLED screen, and it is. I was worried that I couldn't wear my glasses in here, and it wasn't going to be as good as the V1s or 2s, but these goggles are impressive. But I'm frustrated because I want to fly it like an FPV quad. I'm going to put it in normal mode. And then what I'm going to do is, and this is the great thing about this location, is that the FAA does not care about flights that take place under a covered structure. So, you know, here we go. See, right now, the FAA does not care about this flight.
I mean, they
Until you come
care.
out
They
the
just
other
don't get to say anything.
What's that? What's that?
I said they're trying to care, but they
Sure
just
is
don't
loud.
actually
I can
have any
still hear it.
jurisdiction.
Right. Yeah. That is
Yeah.
under a covered structure.
Wow.
Yeah.
But this thing really is loud, and my videos aren't as polished as yours. You know, you do research and stuff. Research. I just like to throw it up in the air and see what happens, like everybody else is going to do. They're not going to read the instructions. Yeah.
No, I think that's a really good way to approach it.
Yeah.
I will say this: so you started on the regular controller, though, right? Did you get to try the joystick thing?
Yeah, we did it all. In fact, we did all kinds of things. We gaffer taped a GoPro 10 on top of it to see if it would lift it. We strapped a Skydio controller thing, and it followed it. The Skydio actually followed it. We did all kinds of stuff with it. Yeah. So I'll post that tomorrow.
Cool.
But yeah, I knew that you would watch this and say, well, you don't have to do all that stuff while you're in the air. So you can set it. Do you have to do that little thing where you line up the things every time to get it in acro?
That you have to do that every time you transition. Every time you're in the air and you transition from normal or sport mode to manual mode, then you have to line the sticks up with the dots, and that's so that you don't flip the switch and immediately start rolling or throttling up. Right?
Okay.
You're basically lining your sticks up to where it needs to be to start in a hover, which is a really smart approach. But you could take off in manual mode, right? So you could just take off in manual from the ground, do your whole flight. Like if I was doing a Cinewhoop flight, I would just take off and land in manual mode. I wouldn't even touch normal or sport.
So if you start out with the switch in manual, it'll just be in manual.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is smart. They've thought of everything.
Right. It's just a little different because to start in manual mode, rather than doing the sticks inward, you tap the start button.
Yeah. So
it's a little different.
This is the drone that you suggest everybody start with, then?
I mean, it depends. It depends what your goals are. Like, is this the best place for everyone to start with? I don't know. I think it's a good place for a lot of people to start with. I think if you're coming from a Mavic and you're more concerned with getting that new type of FPV shot and adding that to your arsenal for videography, this is the thing that's going to allow you to do it the same day that you buy it and give you a lot of headroom to grow and refine your skills, right? If you start with a pro grade, as much as I want to sell our skylights, if you're coming straight from a Mavic and going straight to a Rotor Riot built Cinewhoop skylight, like, you're gonna struggle. Like, you're gonna have to train with it before you can do it. Whereas with this, you could like day one get the job done and continue to grow, right? But it's like what your goals are. Because if your goal is like, I want to do Matty flips and freestyle, this is not the drone for you. If you want to race, this is not the drone for you. It's really addressing that Cinewhoop niche, which I think is a really big portion of the people that are interested in FPV. It's such a popular segment.
Now, speaking of Rotor Riot, there's a link in the description. You can go to your store here. There's all kinds of stuff for people, for camera drone people that are thinking about getting some of this stuff. This is where to go. You got some specials happening now. You can even buy the Avata right through Rotor Riot if you want.
Yeah, whatever direction you want to go, we've got it. So we've got the Avata. But if you want to try a different flavor, the Fat Shark Dominator system, which runs the Avatar HD, which is kind of like an alternative to the DJI FPV system, and we're running just a 24-hour kind of super sale where you can get the goggles along with a drone. So, I think we just want to make it easier for people that are either coming from analog or maybe want to switch away from DJI or whatever and want to get into a digital system. Get them something at a good price where they can have a goggle and a drone that's going to work with that goggle and like just get right to it. Because going into a new ecosystem, right? If you're going from analog to DJI or Dominator or whatever, like it's always a lot to bite off because the goggles are so expensive, and then you got to get new transmitters and
right. And I think we're losing Danielle a little bit. Are you? There's a lot to take in. You get questions all the time, I'm sure, like people just want one solution, but then you have a lot of DIY people that want to build and do the rest. So it just depends on what you want in the end.
Yeah, I think our drones, like the Rotor Riot built drones, are more for people that, are willing to put in a little bit more effort into learning the technical side of it, want to fly in manual mode, and, whether they want to, they want to do their own repairs or maybe even get into building later on, right? Our drones are very repairable, especially with the solder-free approach we've been doing where we've got quick connectors on the motors. The DJI drone, you break that thing, you are sending it back for repair, right? I mean, we'll repair your drone too. You can send it to us. We do repairs, but you have the option to repair it yourself, whereas DJI, you have to. So it's kind of like, just kind of evaluating what you want, but Danielle, at your kind of experience level, if you really want to get into drones, I think you would have a great time with the Avata. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about compatibility, especially where the goggles are concerned, because the 1080 OLED screen, it looks amazing. And I like the way they have the diopters in there. You don't have to wear your glasses. It looks amazing. It's lighter. So there's a reason, and you were telling me a little bit about it, why it's not backwards compatible. What's the story going to be with that? Is it going to change? Is it easy as just flipping some firmware? Are we going to be able to use? Yeah.
The new goggles here, right? So there's been a DJI FPV system out for a while. We've got the bigger goggles with the Ant-Man antennas. Got some of those somewhere.
Yeah.
And an air unit that people could build into their own drones. And then these new goggles came out, and a lot of people were really excited about the idea of using the new goggles with the fleet of drones they already have. Now, the good news is if you have a DJI FPV drone, the plastic drone, which, I think, Ken, you weren't necessarily a big fan of, but I think it still served a good purpose.
Yeah, I had a POS. Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those.
This goggle does work with that drone, but this goggle does not work with the air units or the Vistas, right? So if you've built your own drones with air units that are currently on the market, this goggle doesn't have backwards compatibility, which really freaked out a lot of people, which is why that Dominator sale, by the way, just saying.
Right. Can you use the and the name? What's the name of these goggles? They're the. Oh,
that's so confusing. These are the DJI goggles 2. We had the DJI FPV goggles. Then we had the DJI FPV goggles V2, which were basically the same thing, but they had compatibility with the POS drone. And then now we have the DJI goggles 2, which are just compatible today only with the POS drone.
Yeah.
And the Avata. And there's a chance that it could be backwards compatible with, someday with the air units. That's what a lot of people want. I mean, the FPV community has put together a petition online. They've got like 2,500 signatures and stuff like that. I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. If you have the DJI goggles V2 and you want to switch between the POS drone and a air unit, you had to do this thing where you went into made a selection in the menu and then power cycled, and it rebooted with basically a new layout. It was hints to me that it's a dual boot situation where they've kind of got like 2 operating systems on the goggle. So that tells me that if they wanted to make this drone backwards compatible, they would need to recreate that older operating system for this new piece of electronics, which is not a simple task. So even if the drones are the goggles are compatible from the standpoint that it's a 5.8 system, it's got the right antennas, it should be able to receive it. I don't think it's like a thing that DJI could just decide to do and tonight just like flip a switch and it works tomorrow. Like if they decided to do it today, I think we're looking at a couple months of their development time, and I don't know if that is even worth their investment. Like,
is it because they're I mean, it's got to be because they want to sell more stuff that they're purposely limiting.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
It's just, this has always been DJI's play. You've never been able to buy the new Mavic and not have to buy a new controller with it, right? You don't get, they've never done any real level of backwards compatibility. So this is not really surprising at all. At one point, I was under the impression that the goggles were going to be backwards compatible, and I was actually surprised about that. And when it turned out they weren't, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like how DJI plays things.
Yeah.
They don't really do that. They always want you to buy the whole new thing.
Should we be upset about that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own feelings,
Right.
right?
Your
You can
thoughts,
feel however you want.
Danielle, you don't have any skin in the game, but you're upset, aren't you?
I mean, we can relate that to other companies that have you once you're in, like Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Well, DJI is taking a lot of stuff from the Apple playbook. Yeah.
It's a little rough that they don't give any avenue for backwards compatibility, because even when Apple switched from the 22-pin thing to the Lightning, at least adapters existed for like a minute, right? Apple will try to make it possible for you to continue to upgrade. And
Yeah, those adapters though.
they'll charge you for
a
it.
pain in the butt too to keep up with that little thing, and you got to buy multiple.
Yeah.
You do.
And then they took out the headphone adapter or the headphone jack, and they had to get the
Let's
adapter.
get angry about this.
Yeah. Speaking of headphones, the goggles have audio, right?
They do. I haven't tried any function with that. I don't know, if it just plays the menu beeps or if there ever could be prop noise, because I know some pilots, some Mr. Steele wants to get that audio, so maybe they're doing it for him.
Or like your favorite jams, your playlist.
Yeah, see that Danielle's thinking you can just you can hand the goggles to little Timmy. He can watch Toy Story on it.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about for me.
Oh, for you.
Like,
okay.
Do I get to listen to my playlist while I fly over the ocean?
I would just probably use
just use earbuds. Yeah, just use that. Yeah. But it's.
I mean, it's next level. If they're not there, they're not there.
Yeah, but mostly people listen to. When you're flying a drone, you explain it, Drew. By the way, if anybody has any questions for either one of these people, let me know in the chat. The reason for audio is...
Yeah, some FPV pilots like to actually hear the sound of the props no matter how far the drone is away. So some pilots will set up their drones with a little microphone on the drone and then pipe audio into their headphones so that even when they're far away, they hear that auditory feedback. I've never seen a value in it. I've tried it. It doesn't add any value for me, but there are several freestyle pilots who swear by it. And, like Mr. Steele in particular, you can't argue with how good that dude is. So if he needs that in his ears, whatever it takes to keep you doing that things you do, man, just do your thing.
Yeah, you keep doing you. So what are the kind of things that are coming down the pike for you and for Rotor Riot? What kind of adventures you getting in?
Well, we just had a Quads and Coffee event, so we want to be doing more community events. And this past weekend, we just had an open house, and people flew in from around the country, and one guy even came from Trinidad. We just want to keep bringing more people together. And that was a fun event where we had our drones built where you could come and fly them, experience the Dominator system, not worry about crashing your own. That was really great. And, we're planning to do another Rampage this year. We don't have or next year, I guess I should say. There's not a date necessarily set. It'll probably be in May. That's a fun event, Ken. It's always great having you out there. It's our big freestyle with music and crazy flying, and I've got some ideas on how to make that even crazier.
Okay.
And beyond that, we just want to keep, coming out with new drones, new motors, new fun FPV toys, and just keep it interesting and fresh.
Now that all sounds optimistic, and I hate to bring it down, but as a business, as a vendor, how is the impending doom of remote ID and all that? Just very quickly, if you could touch on that.
What's that?
Good. You haven't heard about this? Sit down. You're sitting down.
No, I wish. I wish I could communicate. From Rotor Riot to our community more on remote ID. It's just tough when the story is ever changing and there are still so many unknowns. But as of today, this month, remote ID is supposed to become mandatory for manufacturers. I think it's September 16th. That's coming up real quick. So
I thought they pushed that back.
Really
Did
scary.
they not push that back? Because the manufacturers
is that official yet?
I don't think it's official, but they keep talking about pushing it back.
I think it is, and I don't want to speculate. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but I do think it is almost certain that they're going to have to push it back. Mm-hmm. So the means of compliance was only published, what was it, like 2 or 3 months ago? I mean, so like, let's say Rotor Riot had developed a board, and the day that the compliance document was approved by the FAA, we submitted it and got it approved that day. Then we can order production on the boards. Like, we're still 6 months to a year out, especially with the way things are with chip shortages and electronics manufacturing. Like, for most companies to be compliant on the 16th it's just not feasible. So for there to be a requirement that's just not possible to comply with, I kind of don't see how it's not going to be pushed back, but we'll see. There's no guarantees, right?
I think it's going to be pushed back, and then they'll just say, forget it. That's my hope anyway.
I mean, wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't it?
So that would be nice. I mean, I think we all hope for that, but it's nice to be part of Red Cat, our holding company, because we do have the resources that we are approaching this from all different angles. So, on one hand, we're hoping for a pushback. But Red Cat has been developing a remote ID board since the technical specs were published, what was it, a year and a half ago? They started work on that. They've got some prototypes. I was really happy that I was able to have some input on that. So it's looking like, we might be able to get this thing on a 30 by 30, something that could work in our FPV drones. So, what I'm trying to say is we don't have anything yet, but we are committed to finding a solution that if remote ID comes and there are pilots that want to be compliant, we want to be a provider of that solution. On the other hand, I do think that there are cases for manufacturers to be able to continue to create drones that don't necessarily have remote ID. So, one way that you can do that, because users, first off, they have an additional year to be compliant for recreational use. And there are also cases where users would fly without remote ID if they're in a FRIA or if they're flying indoors. So, does that mean that we have to sell incomplete drones? Maybe that's a way. We don't sell the drone. It's not a drone, it's a kit. So where's that line, right? Could I sell you a drone with no props? It takes a tool to put the props on. Right. Is that enough that that's a kit? Or do we need to take it a step further? Do we need to take the receiver off? I mean, with our Rotor Riot drones, with the quick connectors, we could send you a drone without the motors and you have to buy the motors separate. Like, there's different ways to approach it. So maybe it has to go that way.
Yeah, we don't want to have to sell FPV quads like bump stocks.
I sure hope not.
You know what I mean?
But I don't think it should have to come to that. And I also think that you go to a motorcycle dealership and you got Honda motorcycles with headlights, taillights, all the things that are required to be registered and used on public roads. And right next to it, you got a dirt bike that very clearly says off-road use only. Yeah. Why shouldn't we be allowed to sell a drone that's clearly marked for not being used in national airspace? I think we should be able to sell a drone that's explicitly marked for only use in indoors or in FRIAs. I mean, it's a concern for me that a fully remote ID compliant drone will not be able to take off with GPS. So what about our customers that buy Cinewhoops for the explicit purpose of flying indoors where there is no GPS? How does that all work? Honestly, this is just going to take a bunch of let's go for it, see what happens. Do we end up in court? I don't know, man, right?
I mean, and then the onus won't be on you as a business. It'll be on the end user. It's like, to use car terms, I know you're a car guy. I bought headers for my RX-8 that I had to sign a waiver that I would only use it on the track.
Exactly.
And did I? No, I didn't. No, they're in there now.
Hey, but if you choose to put your race-only headers on your car or do wheelies on your dirt bike on the street, that's on you as a user. Honda, is very. Hey, they said you're only supposed to ride this bike on tracks, right? But
yeah, you're on your own there.
Wheelie down the freeway.
Evil Knievel, yeah.
Yeah, so sign the waiver. And maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe all our customers need to sign waivers saying they're not going to fly it in national airspace. And then, I know a lot of our customers do want to be compliant. And I know a lot of potential customers want to be compliant. And I think that this whole fear of remote ID has held back the growth of the drone industry. I've heard from many people saying, I want to get into drones, but God, I don't want to get into something that might be illegal later. So they hold back, and that sucks. Like,
don't hold back.
These regulations,
there's no drone police. I mean, there isn't. Not yet.
Don't live your life in fear of what I've been doing things that are borderline illegal since I was 13, skateboarding and
fight the man.
Parking
Fight
lots,
the power.
and then having illegal car meets, and now doing drones. What? I'm fine. You
doing drones.
I know, Danielle. This seems all weird to you,
That's
doesn't it?
just as cool. That's just as cool.
cool.
Drones are
It
just
is.
as cool as street racing and
those fans for your grow room.
Yeah.
It's literally the AC.
That's how they find you, man. The cops, they use FLIR on their helicopters, and they look for a warm house. Anyway, hey, just very quickly on regulations. Your thoughts of the possibility of a Part 108 with beyond visual line of sight and shielded operations. Wouldn't that be just great? Wouldn't that be great, Drew? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, tell me a little. Give me context. What are you referring to?
There is chatter that there's going to be a Part 108 that will benefit people that use drones in furtherance of a business, as the FAA likes to say in their
So you'd
lawyer
have your
speak.
108 certification, and that would enable you to do shielded operations?
Yeah, shielded operations and beyond visual line of sight.
Okay.
It's not
and what does
official
that
yet.
shielded ops get you? Does that get you a remote ID exemption?
I do not know. Again,
Or does it just get you the ability to fly without a spotter? I guess it depends on what it means, right?
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause I can go do a shielded operation right now, but
Right.
what is that? What benefit does that get me, right?
Right. And can you get a 108 without having a 107? I don't know. It's all just up in the air right now. You see what I did there? Anyway, does anybody have any questions? I don't see, but anyway, Drew, I know you're a busy guy, and this is going a little long, but we always love having you on. Looking
I love
forward
being here. It's always a good time.
to your next video. One day, you'll invite me to come out and hang with you. One of your crazy things where you're flying around monster trucks or something.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything fun planned. You're always welcome, Ken. Okay, I'll remember. We'll get you out here for something fun.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot, man. I mean, you can invite me out to boring stuff too. I'll just come out. It doesn't matter. I'll just be,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just come out for
How are you
community
liking
spotlight shoot.
How are you liking your motorcycle?
Which
you
one?
learning those wheelies?
Oh yeah. I'm doing wheelies now. Got my Grom all stunted out and getting there.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, that's the wheelie bike. Got all the cages and everything. No, I'm psyched that at 32 years old, I'm like, I'm gonna learn the wheelie. I have no business learning the wheelie, but like,
don't
your
do
life,
it,
dude.
Do you
Something
wear?
I've always wanted
You're
to do.
still a young buck. It still applies.
Your elbow skin will grow back.
I'm a big old wimp. I wear the jacket with the pads and the backs.
Oh, Kevlar, yeah, smart.
Oh yeah, no, I've gone down like 4 times on it. I'm okay. Yeah, I've been on my back.
Excellent.
That's
I didn't know
scary.
you guys were Insta pals. All right.
We're not, but I did my research to see who I was going to be talking to. Did you do your research, Drew?
Did you research Danielle? Did you internet stalk
I never
my
do
ex-wife?
my homework.
You rebel.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you very much for being on. You're a great
Thank you for
ambassador
having me.
to the community, and again, the DJI Avata, not the POS. This might be just.
So you like it?
I do like it. I do a lot. They
This
fixed
has the
a
Ken
lot of
Heron
the
stamp of approval.
Absolutely, yes. And I'll be
What's
posting.
your sound effect for that? Where's the?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
where
my
is that?
stamp of approval. There it is.
That's pretty good.
Awesome.
That was good.
All right.
That was good.
Drew, thank you
Quick.
so much. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you later, man.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Drew.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See you, bud. How about that dude? Huh? He's awesome,
Cool
isn't he?
cat.
Yeah. All right. Well, give me a joke, and then we'll get into the rest of the show because we still have to call Sergio and do 1 second song. How much time you got till you turn into a pumpkin?
I can't see my.
Can't see your clock?
I've got about 40 minutes. What you doing?
Oh, we can squeeze it all in there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So let me show one video first. Now,
I'm about to sneeze.
do it. Do it. All eyes on Danielle.
Man, that's why I said that. It's
Here it comes.
gone.
Is it gone? Oh, it's the worst, isn't it? When you have a sneeze and then you can't? That's the worst.
But it might be back.
Oh, it's
Stay-
back.
Stand by.
All right,
Stand by.
Stand by for sneeze. Oh my God. Well, you know what?
It's not coming.
While Danielle's doing
What?
that, let me mention a few super chats. I haven't mentioned super chats lately. In fact, there might be a little train coming. Let's get through these. D&D aerial views.
Rogers?
Yeah, we haven't done a super chat train.
Do you have a Mr. Rogers train?
No, that's a trolley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, DD Aerial Views. That's Keith. That's my buddy Keith. He's been in a lot of my videos. $5. He says, hi, everyone. Watching and working, too. Andy Cortez, Smeghead, £5. Thank you very much. Messed up YouTube. Any excuse for another super chat? Keep it up, Uncle Ken. Yeah, the show had a weird start to it, but glad everybody made their way back here. Mr. FPV, he's been a member for 22 months. Had a blast at Minefield, he said, Ken. Biggest turnout yet, and got to pick Bardwell's brain. Ready for 4.0. Dynadrone, $5. Thank you, Dynadrone. He says, I'm here to see Danielle. People are here just for you. You know why?
Why?
It's because you're hilarious. And you're pretty. Prettier than me.
I like that you put it in that order.
Yeah, well.
That was good.
You know,
yeah.
After 56 years, I know how to do it. You know what I mean?
You're such a master of women,
That's right. Hey, about 3 years ago, I figured women out. I'm done. I figured it out. Joe Fotaleo with 420. 420, what's that about, Danielle?
I wouldn't
I don't know. Choo Choo from the smoking car with Max. Mark Sullivan, another 420. Here's my late pass. Thank you, guys. Joseph Moylan Carter with a 5-pounder. He says going to be going to the Drone Expo in London next week. Taking the mother with me. That's nice. Told her just to say I fly FPV to see if anyone speaks to her. That's cool. He brings his mom. I know that he's brought her to air shows and stuff, so it's good you hang out with mom. Moms are cool. Who else? Oh, Kim Fused. $10 from Kim Fused. Thank you very much, Kim. She was at Minefield. She says, best co-host and best guest tonight.
Yay!
Wow.
Hooray! Thank you.
That was very nice, Kim. Ken Torbeck, $5. As much time as I spend on the ground after falling, I think I could use the landing on for myself, especially if I take Danielle's yoga class.
That's right.
Yeah, there's
he knows what's up.
Danielle's links are in the description if you want to get in touch with her. And do you do any online stuff? Do you have any online yoga classes?
I do work virtually
with
people a lot. So is my link correct in your...
I think I will double check that. I will triple check that. It might not be.
If you're on Instagram, I'm Jacqueline Danielle, but I think you tagged me on your post for Instagram.
Yes.
But that link on my Instagram page has how to schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get healthy with Danielle. Guardo Rotor, $5. Thank you. Great intro and B-roll where we all look better in slow-mo. Yeah, that was some footage from Minefield. Andy's back again. Here's $7 bills to stick in Danielle's G-string. Making it rain, yo!
My G-string, no.
Yeah.
It's Ken's G-string.
Oh, that's right. Is that why I have paper cuts right here? Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Ken Torbeck, back again with the $2. He says, a few more dollars, Danielle, from a future ex-husband. So, all the Kens like you. Look, Mama Drone has been...
A future ex-husband. A future ex-husband.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Look, Mama Drone, which is a great username. $10 and a super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Okay, now they're coming in. All right, I may be able to pay the rent this month. Thank you, everybody. Joe Little gave a little. $1.99. He says, I just crashed my POS. Oh, man. Well, pick up thousands of pieces and send it back to DJI and then wait 3 months and it'll be good as new. Josh Hawk. Is that right? Am I seeing that right? $50. Wow. From Josh Hawk. Thank you. Because it's TNL live. And now here's your special message, Josh Hawk, from Danielle to thank you for that $50. Danielle, what would you like to say to Josh?
Josh, the number 50 is very significant. It is all about change and transformation. So for you to have given the amount of change and transformation, we are so honored and privileged to receive it. Thank you.
Oh, that was very nice. That was very heartfelt. Thank you, Danielle. And Uncle Bill's Toys. $20 from Uncle Bill's Toys. DJI FPV is fun. Maybe enjoy FPV POS Army Unite. Yes, thank you everybody so much for that, for the support. I appreciate it. Now, let me play a video from Nick Sanders. Nick has contributed before, and if you would like to send in a video, you can do it here. Send it to kenheronupload@gmail.com. Make sure it's a streaming link and not a big, huge file. My computer doesn't like those. Make it like a YouTube link or something like that. kenheronupload@gmail.com. Let me know your music source, because if it's not Epidemic, well, it's crap. There's links in the description for that. And Nick says, Ken, good day, sir. When you sent me my eyeballs a few weeks ago, you included one of your Heron slap stickers. These are stickers, Danielle, that you put on the bottom of a drone, and you fly it up and you slap it on something like that. Something like a water tower or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah. You put it on the bottom of a quad with the sticky side out, and then you fly up to a water tower and you go, poof, and then your sticker's on there. And then people driving by go, how the hell did they get the sticker?
I want you to make a video of that, because that's hilarious. You know what I thought you were thinking? What you were explaining was one of those slap bracelets.
A slap bracelet? No. And
I was interested in that. I was like, oh, cool. Those are from like the 90s.
Yeah, my Tamagotchi watch. You know, I actually slapped a sticker for the first time on the world's largest chair on Route 66. Maybe I'll share that before we leave tonight.
Were there any other stickers?
Yeah, but mine was the highest because I did mine with a drone. The rest were people high.
There were other stickers on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't just junk up the chair. It's meant
just
for
making sure.
Yeah, like
let me the whole news thing on trash.
Yeah, let me litter you know what? Let me put this out there. I don't want. All right. Somebody needs to go. Well, you can't really fly in New York City. Somebody needs to go to Trump Tower and slap a sticker on Trump's office window. Just an idea.
That's just an idea.
Just an idea.
Not a recommendation.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But do it. Send me the video if you do it. Anyway, Nick says, I only have the Mini 2, and what kind of idiot would try to slap with a camera drone? Lol. Anyways, I manually slapped the sticker in a nice obscure location. Enjoy. Nick Sanders. So here is his sticker slap. So there's my sticker on, oh, it's a bridge. And there's Nick. If you need one of these stickers, they're free.
That is a truth, man.
Yeah. So now
Cool.
I've got these stickers in a lot of weird places. Thank you very much, Nick. That is lovely.
I'm a fan of Nick.
Nick's a good guy.
Yeah.
If you need eyeball stickers for your drone, because if you put eyeballs on your drone, the birds won't mess with you. Did you know that?
Yeah, or you pluck out the scary eyes of your doll that you could collect, because Ken has a doll room in his house he didn't want anybody to know about. He collects dolls, y'all.
You're lying now.
Yeah, it's true.
Now you're making stuff up. I don't have a doll room. No.
It's correct.
What are you talking about? Don't believe a word she's saying. I got one doll, and I deflated her weeks ago. All right. So now let's get on to another video. This is from David Keener. He even put a pronunciation.
Don't try to change the subject
about
your weird doll.
I don't have dolls. But you know who does have dolls?
My grandmother did, and
Kelly.
used to freak out.
Oh, yeah. Was it Mama? Yeah.
Mama had a doll room.
That was weird. Yeah.
Y'all, Ken doesn't really have a doll room. I was just messing with him.
I did have a doll room for 2 years. When you lived with me, any room you were in was the doll room.
That's right.
Oh, see?
A living doll.
That's right. All right. Moving on. This is from David Keener. Thanks for the pronunciation key because I will mess your name up. He says, Ken, longtime viewer, first time submission. Thought I would send you this video of a unique building in Newark, Ohio. And I've been sent this building many times before, but I always like to see new video about it. Have you heard of the Longemeyer building, Danielle?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's a building shaped like a basket, and it's really cool. So here that is.
Oh.
Yeah, this is in Ohio. In Ohio.
Okay.
The building's been vacant for about 6 years. The music you're hearing is Epidemic, so you know it's not crap. That's the Longeberger building. And can you guess what they used to make there?
I cannot believe
What?
Where's that basket? I have one.
You have a Longemeyer basket?
I do, and I'm
Well,
trying to remember
I have no
where
doubt
it is. I think
that
it's in here.
Anyone that is such a basket case has a basket. Yeah.
I'm just a basket case without you.
Wow. So there's the Longeberger building.
Now
Very
that's
good.
creative.
Yeah.
I have that basket.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I feel like I should show it.
Well, if you know
But
where
I
it
can't
is.
remember where it is.
Oh, well, it's
Maybe it's in the doll room.
Maybe it's in the doll room. Yeah. Sergio, if you're watching, stand by. We're going to play 1 second song for fun and prizes. And you viewers are going to be the one who win. So this is from Paul Stetler. He says, I've been following your channel for quite a while, and you were the one of the inspirations to finally get into trying my hand at flying. Today, while working on some basic maneuvers, I completely ignored your marvelous mantra that trees are dicks. And if you don't believe me, they really are. And you can wear this with pride. This is the Trees Are Dicks t-shirt, now available. There's a link in the description. Wear this with pride because, as you know, if you own a drone, at some point, those dastardly trees will jump out and grab your drone. He says, if you could do me the honor of including my clip in Volume 8, I've made 7 volumes so far of drone crashes, a lot of it tree-related. He says, my wife would really get a kick out of it. So here he is, meeting that dastardly tree. Usually happens when you're doing the sideways thing. That's a great shot of that soccer net, isn't it? Or football net,
Yeah.
depending on where you are in the world. So he's just doing an orbit, practicing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he forgot. What are trees, Danielle? They're dicks. That's what they are. So watch out. Those trees will get you.
I like trees.
Well, yeah, of course.
I can't even play this joke because I like them so
Well,
much.
that's the juxtaposition
I'm a
of
tree
it.
hugger.
Yeah, well, that's the juxtaposition of
It
it.
just wants to hug the drone.
That's right. That's right. Yes, it's the tree reaching out to the drone for love.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. I like your way of looking at things. So I should make trees are hungry for hugs. Trees are huggers.
Ah, yeah. Trees are huggers too.
Yeah, those mother huggers. All right. This is from Matt. Matt from Denmark sent this in. This is really good stuff here. He says, hey, Ken and all the Heron birds. Today I'm sending another drone video to you, this time of wonderful Copenhagen in the summer.
Yeah.
This is the Green Path. In ye olden days, it was an industrial railroad trek, but now it's a beautiful green lane that connects several of the city's parks and recreational areas.
Oh, so good.
Isn't that neat?
Yes. We could roller skate that thing.
Heck yeah, man. So he's just flying a drone down there. He says the music in this video is from Epidemic Sound. And why would that be, Danielle?
Because everything else is crap.
Crap! Yes. Danielle, do you have a passport?
Yeah.
Where have you been in the world?
I've been to the British Islands.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
But much more to see. I have plans.
Yeah, every time I see something like this, from like especially like the Netherlands or Australia. I really want to go those places. Thank you very much for sending that in. That was lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Matt. I'm trying to power through these videos because I want to get to the 1 second song. I think it's going to be fun. Danielle, I don't know if you'll do that well with the songs I've selected.
Come on now, you know I know this.
Okay. You're ready for Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
I'm confident, yeah.
All right. All right, so
let's go.
Danielle, I hesitate to ask you this, but I'm going to let you pick the next video. Do you want to see the beautiful Pacific Coast Highway, or would you like to see a big old hole? Highway or hole?
Pacific Coast Highway.
Really?
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
Surprise! We'll leave we'll leave this holy video later for when we go to church. Get it? Because it's holy. All right. So this is from Brad Henderson. And the Pacific Coast Highway, you know where that is? Well, it's in California. Yeah. He says, "Hey Ken, hope all is well. I've sent you several videos of mine throughout the last year, and this is another one I think you might enjoy. It's a short video showcasing some of my best drone videos from this summer in California, driving the Pacific Coast Highway from San Francisco to Dana Point. The drone that I used was the Air 2S, and the music is by Epidemic Sound." I've been there. That's San Francisco. That's Lombardy Street, the curviest street in the world. I had planned on going down the Pacific Coast Highway in my RX-8 until that knucklehead in Flagstaff, Arizona felony hit and ran me. Update, dude's been in jail since he hit me.
Why?
Well, it's a felony and he had other stuff going on. I think he's going to be arraigned in mid-September. Good times. Hope his life is ruined. All right. Is that terrible for me to wish leprosy upon him?
Yeah, because it's like wishing it on yourself.
Is it? But I'm not. I'm wishing it on him.
But it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh. So I'm wishing in a mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm going to...
Careful what you think about.
I know. I'm
going
to have leprosy and anal prolapse and all that stuff. It's going to be terrible. All the things I wished on him.
You're going to have dis-ease.
This is terrible to talk about this stuff during Brad Henderson's beautiful video. Sorry, Brad. Oh, that was lovely. Even with the commentary. Thank you.
What was that song? I liked it.
Oh, that was something from Epidemic.
But we don't know what.
I don't know. You can go back and Shazam it or whatever if you're so inclined. But they've got a lot of great music on there. Some stuff I just add to my playlist because it's so good. Yeah. All right. So I guess now before we play the game, I have some other videos to share right here. This is an amazing video. I asked the guy for permission to share this. Someone sent this to me, and then I contacted the channel. This is the channel, the Man from Earth channel, and it's a drone rescue attempt. And I'll just play it. You enjoy this.
My friends and I were traveling in a motorhome around Iceland.
Iceland. Amazing.
At one time, we came across a canyon with a basalt pillar, and I couldn't resist filming all the beauty from above. At some point, I noticed a white spot on the side of the canyon. As I approached it, I could see that it was a drone. This was the DJI Air 2S. It cost $1,000. I decided to save this drone. We made a rope from shoelaces and a hook from a cloth hanger. We took some time to think about how to build the most suitable hook so it can rescue the drone from the cliffs. We made it so it could hook onto two propellers and tested it on my drone. I hope my Air 2S can help its twin brother. The thought crossed my mind that sometime in the future, someone would see 2 drones stuck on the cliff, one of them being mine. That was not an easy task. The rope was shaking a lot because of the wind, and I kept losing the signal behind the cliff. Somehow, I hooked it and tried to pull up. At this moment, I thought, I'm about to lose my drone, because even at full speed, nothing was happening. After some time, it unhooked. And it became even harder, but I tried again. Finally caught it again, but no matter what I did, it just wouldn't go up.
Oh.
I tried to go sideways, and this happened. Oh. What a shame.
Oh.
When I zoomed in, I could see a sticker with Ralph written on it. Ralph, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. I tried to help.
Yeah.
But we live to learn. Next time, I'll make a better hook and use a bigger drone. So if your drone, or maybe a cat is stuck somewhere, just call me.
Wow. Poor Ralph.
That was cool, though. I was in suspense. I was excited to see what happened.
Yeah, that was exciting. Maybe Ralph was planning on rappelling down the cliff the next day to get his drone. Man. I don't know, but that was really interesting video, and he's got a great channel. It's called Man from Earth. There's a link in the description to his channel. Do check it out if you have a chance. So Danielle, I know you didn't make it to Minefield for my birthday this year, but you plan on doing it next year, right? You're coming, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're gonna come from Arizona.
I made you a happy birthday video.
That's right, you did, and I thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people made me happy birthday videos.
Did you put them all together?
Not yet, but I have this clip from Mike and his daughter Sarah. And his daughter Sarah is a rascal. I can't really go into why, but she's I forget how old she is. Forgive me. She's in her teens, so she gives me fits. But here's a little bit of his video. This is from Minefield this year. If you don't know what we're talking about, I have a meet every year, and I climb this fire tower that doesn't have steps. There are no steps in there. I'm climbing up the brackets where the steps would be, and I try to do that every year, and I'll continue to do it until I'm too damn old to do it. But it's always great fun to see everybody that comes out. It's a good old time, everybody there in Brownsville, Tennessee. Happens every year in August, right before or after my birthday. Look how many people came. We had the mayor of the town there, put the goggles on him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
look at that. What is Minefield?
That's a sculpture. Oh, wait, hold on. This is our fire truck from the radio station, and this is Sarah in here, misbehaving. This is from her TikTok.
Here we go. Sarah, pull that chain. Don't hang on it. She says it's supposed to be Stop it.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. So she was giving me fits the whole time. She was just gonna hang on. That thing is loud. But Minefield is the largest metal sculpture, the second largest metal sculpture in the country, second only to the Statue of Liberty, and it's made by artist Billy Tripp there in Brownsville, Tennessee. And I looked at it one day and I thought, all my FPV and drone friends need to come out here and fly around it. And so I said, Mr. Tripp, can we do that? He's like, yeah. And so he loves it when everybody comes and films this sculpture. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Cool. I did forget to play this last week. This is a version of the Pigeon Jerky song from a guy named Daniel.
Enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat.
So they found a pigeon on the side of a barn and decided to sing the song.
That's sweet. Those are fans.
I know. I love it. I love it. If you want to send me video or anything, you can send it here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. If you want to send me candy, money, or gold bars, you can send it to my P.O. Box right here. Ken Heron, P.O. Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee.
No shame.
38344.
No shame.
Yes. If the gold bars are too big, they will hold them for me in
Humility.
the post. Well, yeah, you know. So it's time to play a game. Let's do it. We're going to play 1 second song. It's going to be Danielle versus Sergio. We're going to get him on the phone here in just a second. This is where I play 1 second of a song, and you have to name what it is. And it's short enough to where it fools the YouTube algorithm into thinking I didn't play any of the songs, so that's good. So pick me right now. Excuse me. Pick me. I'm going to pick someone.
Ridiculous.
And Danielle's going to pick someone.
I can't see.
I'm going to pick 2 people. Danielle's going to sit there. All right? So I'm going to pick the person. Can you see or no?
I can't
You
see.
can. Okay, so I'm going to pick someone for Danielle, and I'll pick someone for Sergio. And then whoever wins, then that will be the person who wins. So let's see. Pick me. Man, it's going really fast. And the prize is Freewell filters from freewellgear.com, a set of eyeballs, and a Heron slap sticker. Plus, Danielle will blow you a kiss. Right?
Slap bracelet? You should get some Ken Heron slap bracelet.
No.
Yeah, I'll wear one.
Wow.
Hey, look.
Yeah. All right. Look. What is that?
Your sticker.
Oh, you have it.
Handy dandy water bottle.
Oh,
that
look
I
at
use
that.
every day.
Oh, thank you. All right, so I've picked someone. Let me just go ahead and write their name down so I don't forget. All right. So now we have to call Sergio as Danielle tells us a wonderful joke.
I wish I had enough money from my labor to afford a Labor Day vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That was the joke.
Oh, that was it. Oh my.
I've got a really good joke,
Uh-huh.
but I'm holding off on it because it's so bad. I mean, it's dirty.
Oh, we don't want dirty.
Okay, right.
Or do we? I don't know.
No. Maybe in the recorded one.
Oh, right, the member bonus.
Yeah. Maybe you can hear it then.
Jeez, why am I not able to call? This is weird.
Uh-oh. It's just going to be me and you?
No, I had it all ready to call. Now I got to enter the number again. 555 555 55 5
Stupid. You're so stupid.
You're right. All right, calling Sergio.
There you are.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn down your stream in the background. You're going to open up a hole in time.
No, it's off.
Sergio, are you ready?
I am ready, sir.
Do you think that you can beat Danielle at 1 second song?
You know, I'm pretty good. I've never seen her play, so I'm not sure. But
Okay, Danielle.
Humble. He's humble.
What's the confidence level, Danielle?
Has she beat Kelly?
She hasn't played Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Did I
Well,
know
then
that?
I can't tell you
I
that.
played this game before. I'm not sure if I played Kelly.
Oh, did you win?
Of course.
Oh, well, all right. Well, she's a contender. Here we go with 1 second song.
It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. So it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
All right. So I can see someone is spamming our chat. If the moderators would please take care of that and ban them forever and ever and ever and ever. No, don't ban them. Don't ban them. Come on, Drone Shots. You know better than that. All right. So here we go. Feel free to guess along in the chitty chat. Now,
Yeah, because I can't see it.
Right.
Which I wish I could.
No, yeah. Well, now,
But he can Sergio see it?
Sergio, you have to, on your honor, you have to.
TV's off, so.
Okay, good. All right, so neither of you can get any help from our audience.
Okay.
Right.
Now, if you know it, don't shout it out. Use your name as your buzzer. Okay, so if you know it, say Sergio or Danielle, okay? All right, here it is.
Right.
Your first 1 second song, which is more like 2 seconds.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
you
Jesus
can't.
Christ.
Yeah. No, it's not Jesus Christ. Danielle, do you know who it is?
No, she doesn't know it either.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Everybody in the chat got it. Everybody in the chat got it. Yeah. What you got, Danielle?
Oh, God.
And neither one of you got it.
What was it?
That's Layla by Derek
so
and the
bad.
Dominoes.
Ah!
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you a little hint about these songs. These are all one-hit wonders. All right?
Okay.
One-hit wonders.
Yep.
Man, do we have to know the artist too? Because I'm usually.
No, just the name of the song, right?
No, just the song, not the artist.
Okay.
All right? So here it is, your next 1 second song.
Jimmy Dean.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio.
James Dean.
No. Chance to Steal, Danielle.
Jimmy Dean.
Blue Jean, baby queen, prettiest girl I've ever seen. Can you come?
You almost have it. Everybody's got it.
Rock on.
Up.
Rock on.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct. So, Danielle, I need to keep score. All right. All right. So Danielle's got one. Wow. Everybody in the chat got that one immediately. All right. Here it is. Your next 1 second song. There's 10 of them, by the way.
When I was drunk.
That's from our era.
I know.
When I was drunk.
Good song. It's one hit wonder. Anyone? You can hear it in your head. I know. I know.
Wait. Shh.
Oh,
Let me hear it one more time.
Don't talk because Danielle's trying to sing it in her head.
When I was drunk.
Don't distract her.
When I was drunk.
All right. Neither one of you got it.
It was from the
I know it.
late 90s.
Yeah, I know. That is My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. Yeah. Sergio, man. I thought
I'm
you'd
choking.
do better than this. You are choking. All right. Here it is. Your next.
That's okay. I'm not that far behind.
You're not. Here's your next 1 second song. Easy.
Billy Joe.
No, your chance to steal Sergio.
That's not Billy Joe.
What? Yeah,
I can only hear that one part of the song. Jesus.
Oh man, that is.
I know it is. I know. I got it.
You can't sing this again.
Yes, Danielle.
Blinded by the light.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a dude.
Do you have
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it to you. You got it. Right at the buzzer. That's Blinded by the Light. Manfred Mann Band. And you know,
I don't know the name of it. I just knew the lyrics.
Well, some silicone sister with a manager, mister, told me I got what it takes. She said, "Turn me on, Sonny, to something strong." Play the song with the funky breaks. All right. This one's gonna.
I'm 2. He's 1.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, gonna get another point.
But Dow.
Oh, Sergio, you're getting beat by a girl. What the hell's wrong with you, son? Come on, step up.
Smart.
All right, yeah. All right, here. This is gonna be tough. Here's your next 1 second song. It's more like 2 seconds. You do not know that, Danielle. Yes?
Mississippi Queen.
Oh my goodness! Wow! I am.
Know what I mean.
I am truly impressed that you got that. Wow.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Well, all right. Well, it's a one hit wonder.
Showing off.
You are.
I just remember that.
That's
song.
by Mountain.
I'm from Alabama.
It's a one hit wonder by Mountain.
It was by Mountain. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Another point for Danielle. Oh man.
That's 3.
Sergio, if it's a shutout.
Thank God Kelly's not in the room.
if you don't get any points, if Danielle shuts you out, then you can't come back ever. All right, here it is. Your next 1 second song. Man, that's 3 seconds. That's easy.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio.
Love her.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I was waiting for him to just flop.
He's on the board. Yes,
Man.
that's Nazareth.
Thank
Love
God.
Hurts. Very good.
I was ready to sing it.
Yeah.
Man, I delayed.
You delayed? Yeah, remember, just use your name as your buzzer. All right. The people are on your side. They're like, yay. Yeah, he's on the board. All right. So there are only 4 songs left. And remember, if it's a tie,
4 songs.
then it is up to the coin of destiny. We'll decide the winner. It's 3-1. Danielle is in the lead. Here is your next 1-second song.
The damn thing gone blind.
Oh,
Use your name
Mama
as your,
Jamma. Mama Jamma.
use your name as your buzzer.
Danielle.
Yes, Danielle.
Mama Jamma. Bama Lamb. No.
No.
Black Betty. Old Black Betty.
Oh yeah, that's it. Danielle got it. Wow. I mean, she's from Alabama. I mean, you should know that, right? Okay, so that's 4-1. You can only tie at this point, Sergio. So if you get the next 3, then it'll be up to the coin. But I don't have a lot of confidence in you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here it is. Your next 1-second song. Ooh.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio. Yes, Sergio.
All Star.
Yes,
Yep.
correct. Oh, very good. Yes, that is Smash Mouth.
Somebody once told me the world was.
Yeah. See, now I was going to play that part because everybody would know it if I went then
that's it.
Right, but I didn't do that because is too recognizable. I want to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, man.
What's the name of that song though? By
it's called
Is it Rockstar?
It's called Overplayed by the Sucks. All right.
Isn't it called Rockstar?
It's called All Star.
No, it's All Star.
All Star. Okay.
By
Did you
Smash
hear me
Mouth.
answer the question?
Yeah. Didn't you hear him answer the question?
I was just upset you were talking.
Oh, okay. All right. So here it is. There's 2 more. You have to get the next 2 to have any chance at tying. All right, Sergio. Here it is. Your next 1-second song. Oh.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio.
Tainted Love.
Yes. Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Wow.
He's just quicker at being
Love.
able to say his name.
What's that?
He was just quicker. He's just quicker at being able to say his name.
That's the buzzer. That's the buzzer. Yeah, that's how the game works. Yeah. Wow. This is a nail biter. And everybody in the chat's been getting it. This is, if this decides it really, I mean, if Danielle gets this, she wins. If you get it, Sergio, then we tie, and it's up to the coin. All right? One-hit wonders. Last 1-second song. Here you go.
Sergio.
Yes, Sergio?
We're not going to take it.
Oh, my God! Wow! Wow, you got it. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Did Danielle answer that question?
80s is my hero.
No, she didn't.
My hero.
Wow. Okay. It's tied, so we have to go. We have to go to the coin of destiny. Man, I'm sweating. The coin hasn't been here in a while, but
you should set another one for tiebreaker.
No. The tiebreaker is hey, it's not up to me. It's up to destiny. The coin.
So you don't have an extra song to break the tie?
No, it's up to the coin of destiny if there's a tie. That's the
we
rule.
missed the first 3, so.
Yeah, man. All right. So, Sergio, you call it in the air, okay?
How are we going to be able to see it?
It's theater of the mind, my darling. Here we go. Call it in the air, Sergio. And what is it? What is it? Go.
Heads.
And let me look. Oh my God, it's heads! Oh my God! Oh my God, Sergio wins! What an upset! What an upset! I can't believe it! Hey, it's the coin. It's not me. Congratulations, Sergio. Wow. Danielle's calling foul. Danielle is calling foul.
That's all right.
Oh my goodness. Where's the winner that I wrote down?
What did he receive?
The winner, the person that I picked for if Sergio wins is 22 Ariel. Congratulations, 22 Ariel. You got the eyeballs. You got the Heron Slap sticker. You got the freewellgear.com ND filters, and you got a kiss blown to you by Danielle. Awesome. Thank you. And thank you, Sergio.
How about a set of stickers for the comeback kid?
What, for you? Nah, you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Of course
Oh,
you
okay.
get. Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. And you know what you get? You get a Broyhill bedroom suit, plus a box of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, and a moped from Honda. All right.
You've done that bit a few times.
Thank you, Sergio. We'll talk to you later, man.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, see you, bud. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, cool. I'm sorry, Danielle. It was so close.
Robbed.
It's so close. You think you were doing so well, so strong. So
I just was, more calculated in my decision making. Much like
You didn't just
people
wing
that
it.
are responsible.
Yeah.
I was winging it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted to be sure I was correct before I opened my mouth.
Right. No, that's
Yeah.
good policy usually, but not in a high-powered, high-tension game show.
Yes.
All right, now.
Yeah. Who was my person with the Snapple top that said you are not a winner?
Oh, that was Joe Blaylock.
Joe.
I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe. Mwah.
Oh, you get one of those too.
Mwah.
You got a bunch of you got a bunch of them. You're so lucky, Joe. All right. You know what? After all that, that was very tense. I think I need to step into the Raz chamber. If you don't mind, let's all just hop in there real quick. Goodness gracious. What a lovely place to be. Danielle, you haven't been in here in a while. Thank you for wearing your 7-piece. Whew. Yes, everybody just...
I'm not wearing a swimsuit.
Oh, that's not skin tight. That's skin. Goodness. So everybody just relax in here. Nothing goes wrong. Everything is right in here. All those scabs that you had that are about to fall off, they're all healed. Nothing goes wrong. All that little gunk between your toes, just let it flow to the surface. Everything is good. But there's no rules in here except one. And what rule is that, Danielle?
There's no farting in the Raz.
Please, refrain from farting in the Raz. Now sit back and enjoy. Gardo Rotor! Shame on you, you dirty, dirty bird! Gardo Rotor? Was it Gardo Rotor? Yeah,
No crop dusting in the Raz.
Yeah, no crop dusting in the Raz, man. Good Lord, we just said everybody's enjoying it and you had to ruin it. You had to ruin it for everyone. All right. So, Danielle, I haven't said this to you in many years, but I'm going to show you a big old hole. This is from Lee Bessing, or Beesing. He did correct me on that. On his, it's Beesing, like a little bee is singing, Beesing. And I apologize for mispronouncing your name.
I like that name.
That's a nice name, isn't it?
Not Bee Sting, Bee Sing.
Yeah, but it's not Bessing, like I've been saying. It's Beesing. That's it. So this is the video he's got of a big old hole. Enjoy this. This is an abandoned copper mine. Cactus mine, formerly the Sackton mine, is located in Arizona at the convergence of 3 major zones in West Pinal County, just west of Casa Grande. During its previous operation, the mine extracted 38 million tons of copper with 400 million pounds. That's a lot, man. Man, that is a big old hole. Can they put water in that or something? They're just gonna leave it there? Damn. Yeah, I couldn't resist flying my drone there either. Nicely done, Yellow Rose Drones. Good job, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Danielle, you okay? You're not turning into a pumpkin yet? You good?
No.
You good? Okay.
I'm good.
Excellent. What is that thing you have? What's this? What's that? Is that topaz? What do you...
It's turquoise.
Turquoise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Does it have any special powers? I know it does.
Of course.
Does it?
Well, everything is energy.
Uh-huh. Tell us
Yeah.
about the magical powers of your turquoise necklace, Danielle.
You want to know?
I do. I know you got a story with it.
Yeah, because turquoise, well, first off, it's the color blue, which represents communication.
Uh-huh.
Crystal clear communication.
Yep.
Because everything else is simply congestion.
Yeah.
And it has, obviously, all earth stones have a vibrational energy to them. So this is just a vibration that is worth putting on your body and decorating and being beautiful at the same time.
The vibrations. Yeah. Okay, so you're getting the positive vibes from it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, whatever works,
Absolutely.
man. I need to get a suit.
Everything you wear has energy, like just like your drone. The quality of the fabrication is definitely a vibrational energy. Right, it's why you align with certain things in your. It's science too. It's not just woo woo, but you have your central nervous system, and everything in your central nervous system is vibrating a certain frequency, and it's attracting frequencies like it. Yeah.
Is that why I get
align yourself with the things you want to embody?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. That is. Yeah. That's good advice. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're my
welcome.
sensei. All right. So now the viewer video of the week comes to us from the Netherlands. And I think people from the Netherlands are awesome. And they have a special vibe to them. The people as a whole from the Netherlands. They're just really cool people. But I think they're sending me videos so that I have to pronounce their names. I think they get a kick out of my American tongue trying to wrap around their umlauts and stuff. And so I'm going to give it my best shot here. Let me put on my readers. Hey, Ken. Kim again. I always like to watch your shows. I made a new video. Take a look and let me know what you think if you'd like to. Kind regards, Kim. And the last name is Shippers. See, it's got a... Who puts a I next to a J? That's just wrong. That's Zijlst. And then they say, try this. Schappers Zelstra. I would never have known that. Schappers Zelstra. Ooh, somebody said, Ken, you have to learn Dutch. Or you have to learn Dutch in 3 months, or that's it. You're done. I would be done. I would get my affairs in order. But anyway, this is the viewer video of the week. It's from the Netherlands. It was taken with a Mini 2. Enjoy. The great location. I want one of those things. It's just an observation deck. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
Me want one. Look, it's the Ergen Flargendy Glurgen. Wow. They've got such cool architecture and bridges and everything in the Netherlands. And this is just out in the woods somewhere, this cool thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I tell you, that Mini 2 is very capable. Thank you very much for sending that in. Appreciate that, Kim. I do want to go to the Netherlands one day. I want to go to
You said that 3 times.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want to go to Australia.
So what's stopping you from making plans? Like real plans? Like taking action, like looking at airfare, looking at lodging, putting a plan together. What's keeping you?
I don't have a passport.
What's up with that?
I gotta get one.
Why are you procrastinating that?
I don't like the post office.
You love the post office.
I do like the post office. I'm kidding. I'll get one. I'll get one.
I challenge you.
Yeah, what?
To go down to the post office tomorrow and apply. Start there.
You challenge me? Do you double dog dare me? Because I'll do it just to spite you.
That's my point. Do it despite me.
You're using that reverse psychology on me again. You sneaky. You sneaky. Sneaky.
Do it, and I want you to take a picture of you doing it, and I want you to send it to me. I need to see that this happens tomorrow.
I don't know if I can do it tomorrow.
Why?
Well, I'll be editing all day because I have to get the Avada video out.
Well, you need to get up off your butt a little bit and go down to the post office.
I'm so lazy.
And fill out an application for a passport and stop talking about your dreams and start living them.
You're such a good motivational speaker. I am. I'm going to do it.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Are you going to step into your power and do it?
I'm going to step into my power. I'm going to live my best life. Will you?
Because you get to choose, you know.
I do? Wow. You have all the isms. You have all the little thingy things. You must have a book full of memes.
No.
No. Okay.
A book full of been there. I got wisdom in this body.
You do. You are very wise. For people who are wondering, we were married what year? 2000? Something like that?
Yeah, it was 2000.
Yeah. And it lasted 2.5 wonderful years. Yeah. But you are very different now. You're older and wiser, and yet somehow you look exactly the same as you did back then.
No way.
Yeah, you've done some wacky deal with Satan because you look exactly the same. Yeah, look at me. I'm a melted candle of my former self. But you, I knew you'd age well. That's why I married you, doggone it. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's it for now. Is there anything else? Did I miss anything? Oh, that's right. I forgot to talk about RemotePilot101.com. All this talk of Part 107, Part 108 possibly, you need to protect yourself as a UAS pilot and get the knowledge from RemotePilot101.com. You're a hobbyist right now. You've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about making money with your drone, but you want to do it right and the legal way. And the FAA does require you, if you're going to do drones in furtherance of a business, i.e. make money for you or for someone else, then you're going to have to get your Part 107 certification. The best place to do it is at RemotePilot101.com with Jason Shepard, the 2-watch wearing, absolutely porcelain white teeth having, shaved chest having, so I hear. I don't know, it's just a rumor. But he is a tan god, and he knows his aviation, and little bit of a man crush on him. But
I see that.
Yeah, well, we're
I might challenge you on that too.
No, don't. But he's a good guy. He knows his stuff. M0A.com. If you want to just go ahead and become a man pilot, it's all there. RemotePilot101.com, M0A.com. Use Heron18 for a discount, 30% off. That's like $104. Then you can always have access to the curriculum. Say if the FAA comes up with some new stuff, they update the videos, and you'll have that knowledge, because knowledge is power, is it not?
Educate yourself and step into your power.
That's right. Speaking of power, and thank you, RemotePilot101.com, I do have a picture that I wanted to share. Jim Beauchart. Good guy, that Beauchart. He sent me this picture, and I just thought it was funny. I'd share it with you. This is a Canadian apology. A skidful. I don't know what it means. I'm sure it's funny in Canada, but that's Jim at his job. See, he's got, it's all that is sorry games. The game Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Yeah, a Canadian apology. Get it?
Oh.
Yeah. And then someone else sent me this picture. They made, you know how I have trees or dicks, right? Trees or dicks. Everybody knows trees or dicks. Link
trees
in the
are huggers.
Well, yeah. True, that too.
Trees are lovers.
Someone made me this shirt because, as we know, power lines are also dicks. Power lines are dicks.
I like the silhouette there. Nice.
Yeah. And
Nice.
one more thing, a little service, a little advice for those of you into YouTubery. When you send me your videos, very often I'll click on your video and I'll see that you have done yourself a disservice. If you set your channel up for YouTube Kids, that is channel death. Channel death. And this is the COPA agreement that you need to sign when you're doing your channel. It is absolutely, it will kill your channel. You won't get any more recommendation. You won't be recommended. You can't comment. You can't monetize. So, you know, it's unclear when you're setting up that for your channel, because you're like, oh, well, all my videos are, kids would like that. But if it's not specifically for children, that doesn't mean that you're putting out porn or anything. It's just, if you don't make it specifically for kids, just say, because that's death. Just make it not for kids. Okay?
Good to know.
Yeah.
I think I've on mine clicked that because I'm like, yeah, sure, kids can watch it.
Yeah, you think it's an innocuous thing. You say, well, it doesn't matter. You'll never be able to monetize. So change that immediately. Otherwise, your channel will wither away and die. And with that, thank you everybody for your support. I really do appreciate it. Danielle, you have the final word. What is it?
Ken.
The final word is Ken?
No, I was getting ready to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was addressing you.
Oh, yes.
The final words are take care of yourself.
Oh, that's nice. A positive message on the way out. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Had a lot of fun tonight. In case you don't know, we're only doing these shows every other week, so I can have a little bit of a life. Been doing it every week for 5 years, and now it's bi-weekly. That's right. This show has become bi. So just look for this every other week and use the proper pronouns when addressing the show. Thank you, Danielle, for being a co-host. Appreciate that.
You're welcome, Ken. You're going to the post office tomorrow, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And thank you, Drew Camden.
Thank you to me.
Yep. Oh, yes.
As a thank you to me.
Yep.
I would like you to go start the process of your passport.
I will absolutely do that. And thank you, Drew Camden and Jeff Sills and everybody for being involved with this channel. Thanks for all the super chats and memberships that you're about to do as we roll the credits, because you can do that. And then you'll have access to the wonderful member-only exclusive content. And I thank you very much. Until next time, Bye.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer the processed meat. I enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Beauchard too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!